Hi everyone. So this is going to be a totally random video and I haven't prepared what to say, but I have just, let me backtrack. I have been very, very busy for the last couple days and very stressed, and I tend to sometimes let my stress overwhelm me to the point that sometimes it keeps me from doing what I obviously need to be doing. So right now I'm kind of in crunch time for something that's due in about a day and a half, and I still have a lot of work to do, and I know that's irresponsible of me or whatever, but I've been working on it. It's not that. So anyway, I'm sure that's not very relaxing to talk about, but my point was that I have been working on it really hard today and tonight, and I'm finally at kind of a place with it where even though I'm not finished, I feel comfortable stopping for tonight and, going at it again in the morning. So, I thought it would help me to unwind and get ready to go to bed if I sort of calmed down and made a soft-spoken video and also just have to talk slowly. So my brain will think about speaking slowly and not necessarily think about the other thoughts that I have. The other thing I wanted to say was, one, you probably are about to hear the girl upstairs that walks so hard on the floor that I think I've mentioned in a couple videos. But anyway, I wonder if you've been watching the Olympics. Isn't it exciting? Some people don't care about the Olympics. I personally find them like really cool, because I'm not much of a sports person except for I really like basketball. I watch basketball when it's on TV, and I also like some football. Not really, but a couple teams I like. But more or less, I just like basketball. But when the Olympics come around, it's so exciting because you get to see all of the sports that you don't normally ever watch, like all in one place. So I've had a good time watching. Right now, swimming is on my TV. I know, like UK, I think is about 6 hours ahead of us. I think that's right. And I'm on the East Coast, so. But anyway, I just think it's so cool. That opening ceremony last night was awesome. I don't know if you watched it or not, but it lasted a really long time. And at first, I kind of turned my TV on. I didn't start it from the very beginning, I don't think. So when I came back to my TV, it was kind of towards the beginning where, they're in the field and everything is like green, and it's before like the Industrial Revolution and all that has happened. So I'm sorry if I don't mean to offend you, but I thought that was hysterical because I had no context for what was going on. Since I hadn't been in the room, all I saw was like people dancing everywhere, and it just kind of reminded me of Hobbit Land or something. But yeah, once it all started to come together and I realized what was going on, it was really cool. And I was just amazed by just the amount of technology that they used. I mean, they were, floating what were supposed to look like red hot pieces of metal being forged into the Olympic rings. I mean, it was ridiculous. It was so crazy. But I really enjoyed watching that whole thing, and I liked Paul McCartney at the end. So I just wonder if you guys have been watching and what sports you like to watch. I've tried not to be watching too close today since have a lot of work to do, but I definitely watched some volleyball, and I watched like a couple minutes of the men's gymnastics with the bars. And earlier we watched some women's soccer, and what else? Oh, I watched the bicycling earlier this morning. That is one of the events that really amazes me the most because the stamina that it takes for someone to ride a bike for 6 hours is incredible to me, and like really almost scares me. Like if I did that, my heart would probably explode or something. Like I'm not in bad shape, but I'm definitely in no condition to ride a bike for probably even an hour, let alone 6 hours. And also, I get a little anxious when I watch it because I'm constantly thinking that someone in the crowd is gonna get run over, or that they're gonna reach out and knock someone off their bike and then ruin the whole thing, or just that someone's gonna fall and then get trampled. I mean, ridiculous things for me to think, but today, I mean, it seemed like everyone was kind of standing in the road and were surprised when the bikes would come around at what a tight squeeze there was, really. So they had to back up quickly, and I saw a couple people actually fall back onto the sidewalk trying to jump out of the way, which I would definitely do too because I would not want to be that person that ruined the men's bicycling tournament on live TV. And also, when we were watching that, we have DirecTV, so we can rewind and everything. And they had a shot from a helicopter going up some road, and there was a man above all the crowds. He was on like a 4-story building, laying out, I think in a Speedo or something short, but he was laying out on top of his roof doing like, if you know what jumping jacks look like standing up, he looked like he was doing that but laying down, and I have absolutely no clue why. I think probably he knew that the media were flying over his house a lot and would like some attention or something, but I had to rewind it a couple times just to make sure that's what I had seen. So that was really good fun. I hope if you guys watch the Olympics that you get to see everything you want to see. I know that in the US, like everything is already happened by the time we're watching it. So like today, I I knew already that Michael Phelps was, well, it just happened actually a couple minutes ago on my TV, but I knew like an hour ago or more that he had lost this particular race and came in fourth, and that I guess Lochte, is that his name? I'm sorry if that's wrong, but that he beat him, and well, they're on the same team, but he came in first, and I just thought that must really burn Michael Phelps, but then again, like, you've won the most like medals ever or something. He's probably just getting lazy, I would imagine. But then after that, right after I saw it, the next commercial was with the guy that won endorsing something else. And I just thought that was really funny that they already had that commercial prepared just in case. And it reminded me of when Obama beat McCain, and like the next day, South Park had the whole episode about it. Like, that just blew my mind. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well, and I'm really sorry that I haven't done any of my requests recently, but once all this has passed and I get like this done and then get some test results from a test that I took and all this other stuff, like I can finally, well, not finally, I have other stuff to do too, but I'll just feel a lot better about making a video that is like of any quality, and I'll try to put a lot more time into working on them. So oh, men's gymnastics. I love the vault. That's what they're on right now. Sorry, I'm looking away from the camera. Wow, that's incredible. Anyway, alright guys, I'm rambling. So I hope that you have a good night and that you watch the Olympics. Go USA. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.